Hello everyone. So currently Datacamp, they're having their end of year sale, and I would highly recommend that you get that sale before it ends. So now I'm going to explain that entire Datacamp platform in details. It's going to be separated in two videos because I'll be explaining everything, but I would highly recommend that you get that sale before it ends. Now let's go and start this video. Hello everyone. So in this part, I'm going to walk through the entire Datacamp platform with you. If you haven't watched the first part of this review, please go now and watch it. It's going to appear right now in the upper right corner. Go and watch it, and after you watch that part 1, come here and watch the part 2. So let's start this video. To buy your subscription from the link in the description below, this is how the dashboard is going to look like. This is my dashboard. You can see my face and my profile here. Okay, that's my profile. You can see it's my name, my username. That's my second account. I have another account. You can see until now I have gained 750 experience point, and I finished 11 exercises. And if I have any workspace publication is kind of like a Kaggle competition. You just join a workspace, you do your you do the exercise, and you just post it here, and people will come and check the projects that you did. Okay, and the tracks that you completed, whether it was a career track or a skill track. What is a career track? What is a skill track? I'm going to show you right now. And if you finish any courses, it's going to appear here. So this profile basically shows your projects that you did, your tracks you did, the courses that you took, and the projects that you did. So it's a very helpful link or web page whenever you're creating your own resume. Beside GitHub link and Kaggle link and LinkedIn link profile, you can just add this one and make sure to keep it go to the account settings and keep the profile public, not private, so anyone can go to this link, which is as you guys can see here. It's datacamp.com/profile/Fahad Rida. I have another one, it's called Fahad M Rida. So I just logged into my old account. You can see that I joined them in 2016. So this is my 7th year with Datacamp, and you can see that I have my GitHub link, my Kaggle link, my Twitter link, my LinkedIn link, and my website link as well. That's the username, fahad.m.rida, the old one, and the new one is exactly the same, but it's without the M. And in 7 years, I have 308,000 experience earned, and 84 courses completed, 4,440 exercise aced, and 59 projects completed. This is my workspace publication. I played a little bit with the data exploration with Python. I completed 8 tracks. You can see them here. I completed all these in the past 7 years, and you can see the courses that I finished. 7 years. This is a whole in 7 years. That's why I'm telling you, it's a journey. See, some of them are 4 courses, some of them are 5, some of them are 4 hours, some of them are 5 hours. Now when you see in progress, now some of them I already finished them, but because Datacamp keep adding new chapters and keep changing it, so it's now showing in progress. I mean, I finished this course, Network Analysis in R, and I took the certification. You guys can go and check it on LinkedIn if I posted it. But they keep adding new stuff, they keep changing. So when they added a new chapter for them, it means I didn't check that chapter because they added it after I finished that course. So it's now in progress. Okay, you can see the projects that I did are in Python. I prefer Python, obviously, but R is also a nice language. At the end, if you want to become a data scientist, you can end up learning both of them. But at the beginning, start with one, and I would highly recommend you start with Python. So let's go to the overview. And this is how the profile page going to look like. Okay, this is the recruiters going to see. the tracks that you completed, the courses that you completed, the projects that you did, and the workspace and some information. And then I can just go and click on learning history. I can see what type of courses that you finished and so on. But this link is kind of like a resume, or kind of like a LinkedIn, but only for data science. And I'm gonna go to my dashboard. Now this was a free account mixed with educational account, mixed with whatever account. So this is my old account. It's still working, but I created a new one so I can get the discount, that sale. Okay, so I'm just gonna log out now and continue. But that one is private, so I have 2 accounts. Okay, so yeah, that's the profile. Make sure to add it. Okay, and let's go back and check our dashboard. Here the dashboard is going to show you the current courses that you are enrolled. Right now I'm learning the introduction to the statistics one. We have assess, we have practice, and we have apply. Apply is the project. Practice is where you practice your skills. Introduction to R, introduction to Python. Let's say you took the introduction to Python course and you finished that course and you did all the exercises that in that course, and you wanna exercise more before you go to the second course, which is intermediate to Python. You go in the practice and click on introduction to Python. They will give you more exercises, and I would recommend you to do that. Okay, you can assess your skill assessment. There's data manipulation with R, data cleaning with R, data manipulation in Python, feature engineering. You know, this is the skill assessment. It will assess your skill. Here you're going to practice. After you practice, you're going to gain the skill. So you do the practice first, and then you assess it. First thing, you're going to learn it in the course, and you do the project in the course. And then if you want more practice, which I highly recommend, you go to the practice section. After you finish the practice section, you either go and assess the skill, or you go immediately and apply it in a project. And obviously the project is going to be the last step you're going to do, because when you're doing your project, you're going to find out that there's a couple of skills that you didn't learn it that good. For example, dealing with null values, EDA, exploratory data analysis, you know. So you can go to the assessment and go and check the exploratory data analysis in R or in Python, and you make sure that you improve your skill. Okay, so here let's start. The first one is my progress, which is going to show you the current courses that you are enrolled, and you can see that I only completed 18% of that course, which is introduction to statistics. By the way, this course is a very new course according to the day it was published. This video was published, and I really like this course. Now let's go by left here, the left section, and then I'll explain other stuff. My bookmarks are basically the courses that you bookmarked, so you can later on go and study them. Now you can just click on the courses here, and you can see they have more than 350 courses. Now these 382 courses. You can filter the courses from here. Let's say you want only courses in R, you want only courses in Python, you want only courses in SQL. You can also filter the courses according to the skill. Let's say you want to learn data visualization, rather it was in Python. Let's say you want to learn matplotlib or Seaborn or Bouquet. So I'm going to click on Python, and I'm going to click on data visualization. So which means show me the courses which teach me data visualization using Python. So it's going to be matplotlib, Seaborn, Bouquet. There is a Bouquet. Yeah, here, interactive data visualization with Bouquet. And matplotlib and Seaborn, these are the best data visualization library in Python you can use to visualize your data. These 3 libraries, I really like them. I always use them. So you can filter it like this. So you can let's say you want to learn data visualization with R, so it's going to be ggplot. Let's click. Okay, I have to remove the Python now. Yeah, see, introduction to data visualization, ggplot, intermediate to ggplot, data visualization in R. So all the courses that explain data visualization but using R instead of Python, you will see like this. This is very handy if you want to learn a specific skill. You want all the courses that teaches you about probability in statistics but using R, you just remove this one and you go to the probability in statistics, and it's going to show you all the courses that teaches you statistics and probability using R. You can see the logo of R here. This filtering section is really nice. You can also click, you can remove it like this, and you click on newest, and it's going to show you the newest courses that was released. So these courses are the newest courses, or the latest courses, that you guys can see that this course is new. Now let's say I want, after the introduction to statistics, this course, I want to learn exploratory data analysis using in Power BI. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to show me the landing page. And this is the landing page of our course. It's going to tell you the amount of the hours inside that course, how many videos are there. Probably it's going to be 9, 8, 7, but in every section there's like 3 to 4, maximum 5 videos only. You guys can see here. Here's the one video, second video, and that's it. There are 26 exercises in this course. 871 people enrolled, and you'll get 2050 experience points. And this is in the part 1 when I said that you can download the dataset. You just click here and it will be downloaded. You click here and the dataset will be downloaded immediately, and you can play it around with Google Colab, Anaconda, RStudio, whatever you want. And this is an instructor. You can go and you click on Medium. You can just go to his Medium website or Medium page. We can click on see more. You can see his LinkedIn profile. You can add him and stuff like this. And then it's going to tell you that if this course require a prerequisite, which is Introduction to DAX in Power BI. So if I want to take this course, I have to make sure that I took this course before taking this course. Okay. Now bookmarking means I have to come here and click on bookmark. Now it's bookmarked. See? Bookmark. It's working, believe me. I'll go to my bookmarks courses and I want to show you. You can see all these courses that I bookmarked, which means after I finish the introduction to data statistics, I'm going to come back and I check these courses. So any course you like and you would like to take them, okay, like separately, you can just go onto the landing page and click on bookmark, and they will appear in my bookmark section. Okay, leaderboard, that's something else. I mean, you can track your learning progress and see how you stack up against fellow data enthusiasts. Join groups. It's kind of like a community. It's a community. You join them and you can check your progress. But that's if you want to be motivated and stuff like this, you can join them. Okay, I'm not going to do that here. Let's go to the tracks, and we have skill tracks and we have career tracks. Let's go for the skill tracks. Okay, before we go to the skill tracks, let's go to the Jacob, the one we just saw his course, and this is his Medium page. You can just follow him and contact him. So that's the beauty of datacamp, that you can actually add and get to know the instructor. And I did add a couple of them on my LinkedIn, and this is how you build your connection and network in the field of data science. And I would highly recommend you do that. Don't just learn, no, add people, get to know them, join the group, the leaderboard. Okay, join the group, get to know people, go to the Facebook group, and so on. I also have a Telegram group, but that's only for Arabic people. So if you're in because we talk in Arabic. So let's go back to the skill track. Let's say that's the skill track. You want to learn R programming, and in this skill track you have 22 hours and 5 courses. Now, skill track is going to teach you skill, or let you acquire a skill. And if you don't know which one, you can just click here. But obviously, if you have a mentor, you're going to know. Let's say I want to learn how to clean data in R. Because you have this skill track that has 4 courses and 14 hours. 4 courses. Now, basically what they do, they have 380 courses. And they will going to group the course according to the skill. Just like I showed you in the filtering. Okay. Now, you want to learn about cleaning the data and importing using R. You click on this one. Okay, it's going to show you all the courses that teaches you the same skill here. It's telling you that the language is R. Total 14 hours in this skill. 4 courses and 14 hours. And you have 1 project and you have 1 skill assessment. Okay, you guys can see that this is the first course, and then this is the skill assessment, and this is the second course, third course, 4th course, and then a project. Okay, that's the skill track. Now go to the career track. Now this is the one that I'm enrolled right now, and it's telling me prepare for certification, because they do have something called a certification, just like a Cisco certification for network people. Okay, but I'll explain that here in this section. You guys can see up here. Okay, now we're still at the first phase, which is the learning phase. Now here in the career track, so basically from the word career, it means you want to become a data scientist, do you want to become a data analyst, you want to become a data engineer, you want to become machine learning engineer, you want to become a deep learning engineer, and whatever. Now if you don't know anything about these terms, data scientist or data analyst or data engineer and stuff, I would highly recommend you go and you check my free Udemy course, which is Introduction to Data Science for Complete Beginners. The link will be in the description below. It's completely free, full 2 hours, no fluff, direct knowledge. You're going to like it. It's 4.8 out of 5 review on Udemy. So please, if you like it, leave a positive review. Okay, it's a free course, 2 hour full course. So if you are a complete beginner, go take that course first, the free course, and then when you come back here, you can check any of these what do you call it, tracks, career tracks. Now if you check here, it says data scientist with R, prepare for certification, and then data scientist with Python, prepare for certification. But data analysts with Python, they don't have this yellow labeling thingy, which means the certification currently they offer only for data science, whether it was in Python or R. See, all the career tracks has no label. So if you choose R programmer, or you Python programmer, or data analyst with R, or data analyst with Python, there is no certification for it, not yet. But if you want to become data scientist but using R, and you want to become data scientist using Python, there is certification in this section. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this one, data scientist with Python. Sorry, data scientist with R. By the way, in my previous my old account, I did finish data scientist with R, and data scientist with Python, and machine learning with Python, yeah, this one, and machine learning with R. And I think by the way, when you finish data scientist with Python, you already completed half of the data analyst with Python, because these are the same courses. Okay, and so I'm gonna go and click, because the idea is they have 380 courses, and they will group the courses in a career track and a skill track. Okay, if you go to the skill track of data cleaning in Python, most of those courses in that skill track, you will find it in the data scientist with Python. Okay, so I'm going to click on data scientist with R, and that's the landing page for the career track, which is data scientist with R, and it's going to show you that for this track there is a certification. Okay, that's how the certification works. Now this is a real certification, just like Cisco. If you are a network admin, you have Cisco, but what was that, CEH for certified ethical hackers. Okay, so you take the time assessment, and then you do some coding challenge, and they give case study, and if you did all these 3 correctly, you will get the certificate. Okay, I would highly recommend you do that. I mean, you make the goal that at the end of your subscription, or at the end of the year, because the subscription when you're going to join is going to be yearly. I would highly recommend you take it yearly instead of monthly. I mean, just because it takes time for you to finish the entire track. So make your goal that at the end of the year you get this certification. Okay, now here, this is the data scientist with R, and it's showing me that I'm already enrolled, and some stuff information here, and you can see that this course teaches R language, and just like I said, most of the career tracks going to be 88 hours. This one is 22 courses, and we have 3 skill assessment. It's not enough. You're gonna have to go and do it by yourself. I'm telling you from now. Now, one thing I would like to mention here. Now, right now, your progress is telling me that it's still like 0 completed, because I haven't done anything. It's a new account. Okay, in my previous account, it's already completed. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you, the thing I like about datacamp, they are always improving their courses, not by just adding some courses. by improving the same course. So maybe after, let's say you've been studying this track this week, and the next couple of weeks you're going to have your exams. So you're going to stop learning from datacamp. You're going to come back after 3 to 4 weeks, which is after a month. You will see that your progress by itself, it was, let's say, 28%. When you left it, it became 14%. You'll be like, how did that happen? What they did, they removed some courses and they added some courses, and they added more chapters in this course. I mean, you guys can see, for example, here, let me click on this course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters. Sometimes it's going to be 4, then they will add the 5th one, and then they will add the 6th one, and so on. And as I said before, that all the skill tracks and the career tracks, they are a bunch of courses which are grouped. So when you take this course, they will tell you that this course actually a part of data analyst with R, data scientist with R, and R programming. So if you, after you took the entire data scientist with Python, data scientist with R track, and you want to become data analyst, you will see that this course is already completed. Most of the courses in data analyst with R are already in the data scientist with R. Let me show you. Since I'm doing a detailed review, why not? Okay, this is data scientist with R. This is data analyst with R. Here we have 77 hours, 19 courses, and here we have 88 hours, 22 courses. The first course in the data scientist with R is Introduction to R. The first course in data analyst with R is Introduction to R, same course. The second course in the data analyst with R is Intermediate to R. The second course in the data scientist with R, which is data scientist with R, it's an intermediate on R. So these two courses are the same in this track. So when you finish this track, this entire track, like 100%, most of this track you will be already finished by itself. And the moment you click on switch track and you finish the remaining courses, you will immediately gonna get the certification. Hope you get the idea. Now let's go back. So this is I'm gonna just close this one, and data science with R. So these are a bunch of courses. Now the tracks, when I started, there were no skill assessment. There were just a bunch of courses, and that's it. Bunch of courses and the exercises inside the course. Now they added skill assessment, and then they added projects. So we have one course, and then we have a skill assessment, and then we have second course, and then we have a skill assessment. Now the thing that I like, that Introduction to R, I'm going to learn some fundamentals, and then when I'm going to go to the Intermediate to R, I'm still going to continue those fundamentals. Now if you see that there is a programming assessment after you finish this course. Why? When you learn the fundamental and you did the project inside the course, now most of the time those won't be enough, and I would highly recommend you take this assessment, because once you finish the course, you can go to the assessment, but you can skip the assessment and you go here. I would not recommend you to skip it. Even if you learn it, even if you know it, go and do the assessment. Okay? Why? Because everything you learn here relies on this. Okay? And when you finish this course, you will start immediately with the tidyverse package and so on. And then they'll give you another assessment. But this one is data manipulation with R, because the deployer are for data manipulation. You do that, okay, let's just click on here, and then you're going to learn a new skill, data visualization in R, intermediate data visualization in R, and then you will have a big skill assessment, which is going to assess everything you learned so far. So these are kind of like a knowledge check. You learn a couple of courses, you do the exercises in that courses, and then you skill, or you assess your skills using the skill assessment, and then they will give you a project, which is like this one. And then you jump to the another section to that course where you learn some advanced stuff like markdown, importing data in R, and so on. Okay, until you finish, and you have skill assessment till you finish. Go back and you learn a couple of advanced stuff. Okay, Introduction to regression in R. You can see that it's bookmarked here. This one is not bookmarked. And you do that, you do that, you do that. At the end, once you finish the courses, you will get your certification, which is the completion of the track. Okay, now once you finish this entire track with the same order and you take the certification, the first thing I would like you to do, you go to the project section. Now here in the projects, we have something called guided projects and something called unguided projects. And I did review the guided and unguided projects and details, and it's going to show up right now here in the right section. Or I'll just watch this video and I'm going to explain it. Now look here. Some courses, until now they have 83 full courses, okay? Some of them are guided, some of them are unguided. Some of them are only guided, and where is that? Okay, some of them are guided and some of them are guided and unguided, okay? What is guided and what is unguided? Let's go to this one, visualizing COVID-19, the guided project. Okay, again, you can just come here in a filter and you can choose. I want only the guided one, and I want only the Python one. So show me. Okay, this one is Python. This one is guided. Okay, so here you can see the topics are in the finance and it's case study, and this is the guy who did the project and the prerequisites. Let's say if you did this project and you faced some issue with this project, you couldn't complete, you have to go back to these two courses so you can learn it really well. So I'm gonna just start with this one. I'm going to start with this project. I'm going to show you what guided project look like. Now, guided project basically means that we have instructions on the left side. You can always take a hint, and here you're going to have a Jupyter notebook, and you can go here, file, download as a notebook, and upload it at your GitHub. And you can see here it's written guided here. Okay, so the guided means it's guided, which means it has steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You finish everything and you click on check project. It's going to check the project for you, and if you did it really well, it will tell you to congratulations, you have completed the project. And you can actually download, it will tell you to click here to download the project. You can download the project and put it in your GitHub, and I would recommend you just change a couple of stuff. Don't just take it immediately to the way it is. Play around, add some markdown heading and stuff, you know, so it doesn't look like you immediately took it from the datacamp. But it's a full project, and you did it, so it's yours to put it in GitHub. Okay, this is what guided project look like. Now, unguided project is basically exactly the same, but instead of only the steps, there is a step, but there is also a video that explain, which is very handy. You know what, I'm just gonna remove everything. That's it. Yeah, here, this project is my favorite project. It basically shows you how to do the entire analysis. You see, it's a case study and importing, cleaning data, and there is also statistics and data manipulation, data validation. So it's like 5 skills in one course. And why it's my favorite? Because the data set is very easy to understand. It's about hand washing, and also it's my favorite. It's available in both languages, Python and R, and it's also guided and unguided. Now, what do I mean by unguided? It means that there is a video of someone who's explaining it. Look here. Once I click on it, here's the Jupyter notebook, and it says unguided, and here I have the instructions, okay, because it's a guided and unguided at the same time. Now, the unguided section, which means this project that I'm seeing it here, it's actually been solved as a video, and the video is here. Click on it and play.
My name is Kelsey McNeely. I'm with the Instructor Success Team. Today we're going to be enjoying a session led next option.
So it's a full
Or equals false.
23 minutes. It's a full project explained by an expert. So that's the beauty of unguided. Guided means there are steps, you do them. Okay, unguided means it's already solved for you as a video. And you have 83 full projects. Some of them are guided, some of them are unguided, and some of them with R, some of them with R and Python, some of them are only with Python. There are different categories. There is one for deep learning, one for machine learning, one for statistics, one for finance. Let's just go and check. Let's say you finished data visualization skill assessment, and you want to practice in a project. You just go and click R, data visualization, which means show me all the projects that I can practice data visualization using R. And we have this one, and we have this one, and rise and fall of programming. Again, I'm going to click here. This is the guided one. If you want unguided, you go back and you click on unguided section here, and then you click on start project, and now the video should appear. And see, that's the video.
My name is Kelsey McNeely. I'm with the instructor success team here at DataCamp.
You're some courses on Endeavor.
My name is Kelsey McNeely. I'm with the instructor.
Now we check the project section. Okay, and here we have the tracks, which is skill and career tracks. Here we have the competition, which are actually in a beta section. You can just click on any competition, which is exactly like a Kaggle competition. There are money, and there is swag, prize, knowledge, and whatever. So this competition is like a Kaggle competitions, okay? But they are still in the beta section. I would recommend you go to the competition after you do some projects by your own and you're confident. So you go to the competition, you can just add. It's exactly like Kaggle competition. You just click on a competition, you start doing it solo or with someone, and so on. But the steps that I told you to go to this track, learn it, take the skill assessment. After you finish it, you go to the project section. After you finish it, then you go to competition. Then we have assessment here, which is basically practice it. I want to learn, you want to practice how to import and clean data with Python. Start assessment. It's immediately gonna start asking a couple of questions, and it's gonna be with time. It says start assessment, and you have some a timer here. You can just write whatever you want to write here, and then you can submit an answer, and it's gonna take you to the second question, and so on and so on and so on. So if you want to get out, you can just click on here, and you can go to quit the assessment. And that was the assessment section. In courses, you'll see all the courses, load more, all the courses. You can see all the instructors, their name. You can just copy and paste and put them in the LinkedIn, and you can just add them. I added some of them, very nice people. After you click on courses, we have something called practice, which means you're going to no skill assessment and practice. Like, think of a skill assessment like a test, while practice is like you're learning it again and again. Let me just click on this one, data manipulation with pandas using Python, and it's going to give me some challenges. Okay, and it's like a small project, and I have to fill it in a gap and make sure that I understand that or not, and then I click on check and so on. So the steps are: you learn from a career track, and inside the career track you saw there is a skill assessment that comes after every 2-3 courses. You take the skill assessment there. Okay, you want more, you go to the practice section. If you're fine, go to the next course. You finish the entire track, you go to the project. Okay, and let's say you finish the data scientist in R track, you go to the projects, you just filter it with only R projects because you haven't learned Python yet. You just go and do the projects in R. After you finish that, you go to the competition, you start competing using R because you learned R. Okay, so this is the project section. Again, I did explain the projects in details. You'll see it. And we have something called live events. Now that live events are kind of like a webinar. they'll tell you that these are the webinars. You can register it. You can register to this one and attend it. They are very helpful webinars. I would recommend you to attend them. Some of them are recorded and put on their YouTube channel. After we finished here in the left section, we have something called workspace. Okay, now what is a workspace? It's kind of like Google Colab. And if you don't know what Google Colab is, go to the workspace dashboard. That's the workspace. I can add a bunch of workspaces. Let's say I was working in a project, whether it was my personal project or anything else, and I just put it here, kind of like GitHub. This is my GitHub or my Kaggle profile. I can just upload some data sets from my own, or I can just go and use any of these templates here. Okay, so if I want decision tree classification, I can just come here and I just use this template and I start, let's say this decision tree classification. I was doing, let's say, Titanic dataset competition. I can just use this template and add it to my workspace, and everything is it's written there. I just change my data and I start playing around. Okay, that's the workspace. And workspace will going to help you when it's telling me that I had basic plan. Create a group, I can add people with me. Okay, now basically this will help you if someone, let's say I applied for a job to work as a data scientist for Walmart, and they came and they checked my workspace and they found out that all of my projects were in the field of deep learning, and they'll be like, okay, this guy knows machine learning, but why is he working with only deep learning projects? I mean, if I saw a couple of customer analytics, customer churn prediction, product pricing prediction, you know, this type of projects that are used usually in retail business. So if he saw some of those projects in my workspace, he'll be like, yeah, this guy know how to deal with the data that we produce, aka Walmart. So that's the beauty of workspace. You use them to show the recruiters the type of projects you do. It's kind of like Kaggle, but inside a datacamp. Okay, you can upload your own data sets, you can explore stuff, you can integrate your Oracle database, Redshift, microserver, whatever. Okay, so after you finish here, now you can have like telecom customer churn data. You can just come here and use this data set and immediately start, which, okay, use it as a template. So they have data sets, you can your on and so on. Okay, go to the certification, and the certification, as I said, once you finish and you do the project, you do the competition, you are ready to get certified. Now it's going to tell you choose which certification you would like to begin, data analyst or data scientist. I'm going to say data scientist. Okay, steps to get certified: timed assessment and recorded case study. And here you can see all these skill assessment. I have to take them, and at the end I'm gonna be certified. Okay, not sure if you're ready to take the certification. Here's our list for recommended course material. Let's say you don't know if you're ready. They will tell you the courses you need to take in order for you to take the certification. I would recommend that you do that after you finish everything. You make the certification your last goal before your subscription ends. Okay, take your time. You might have to renew it again because they keep adding new stuff, but I'm telling you, once you enroll, don't just go blindly and taking individual courses. No, you pick a track and you do the entire track step by step. Okay, so you don't get lost. Then they have something called, now join groups. I already explained that. Okay, I'll explain it again. Jobs are something new. They added some as a new thing. You guys can see that here there's a job as Discord as a senior data scientist, and this is the salary, and it's US. Now most of these jobs are for US and I think UK, but I think most of it is in US. Let's just click on, let's say, senior data scientist analytics remote. Yeah, I'm gonna click on here. It's going to show me the company and the requirements that they want and so on, and you click on, and it's going to tell you that complete your profile to discover more jobs. That's the profile that I showed you. I'm gonna click on get started. These are the countries: Canada coming soon, Europe coming soon. As I said, only United States and remote, which means working from home. Where would you like to work? You can click on elsewhere if you are living somewhere outside the United States. You guys click next. And do you require visa? I require visa. We currently only support candidates looking for position in the United States, with more coming soon. In the meantime, you can already complete your skill assessment to discover our certification. So right now, as I said, jobs is something new. They just added, but this addition is gonna add a lot to you. They're still working on it, but it will add, I mean, kind of like job guarantee. It's not guarantee. It's not guarantee. Okay, sorry, it's not guarantee, but they added this this feature, so because they were offering certification and they were offering portfolio, so basically people will come and directly check your portfolio inside datacamp. So if you are a datacamp user, having you can add this portfolio link to your resume. So you're gonna have GitHub, Kaggle, LinkedIn, and datacamp profile. And if you write articles on Medium, you have to add that one too. So let's click on join groups. Where do you work? Your organization will join groups. You can just go and join group and see other people who are studying with you in the same country and so on. Just kind of like a community. Okay, but don't get lost on community and try to focus on this. I mean, the purpose that you bought the datacamp subscription. Okay, now one last thing I would like to add, that the first step is going to be I'm going to write it down for you. Start with my Udemy free course, and then you pick a track. I would recommend data scientist with Python track. Okay, you finish it, you do the skill assessment. Okay, if you want to learn more, you can practice. I would recommend that sometimes, but you have to do the projects, download them, add them to your GitHub. Okay, you can mention that this course or this project was a part of datacamp project section. Okay, you can add them to your GitHub. Try to change stuff, try to change some code, add some some more which means visualization. Okay, not just take it, copy and paste, or just immediately the way it was written in datacamp. Try to add some code from yourself, do some extensive data analysis and so on. Okay, after you finish the project, you aim for the certification, which is data scientist with Python. And while studying, you I mean, the courses that you finish, the assessment that you do, the projects that you finish, they will be added to your profile. Sorry, it's hard for me to record and type at the same time. Okay, and from time to time, do attend the live events because they are very useful. And this is how you learn from datacamp. I know it's a very long video, but as I said in the title, it's a detailed video. After this video, you won't need any more information. Just pick and start. Now, before you buy the subscription, as I said in the part 1, the first
chapter from every course is free. So you create a free account. Okay, you create a free account. You pick any course that you want. You check the first chapter of that course and you study it. You like how datacamp are teaching it, from the link in the description below, and have a full access to the datacamp and start learning. You can't afford it for somehow, ask your professor to create a classroom and they will add you. It's going to be free for him, free for you. Okay. But if you like it, please subscribe to datacamp, because it's one of the best resources that I use personally to learn data science. Please try to share this video with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on my social media accounts, especially Twitter, because every time there is a sale on datacamp, I will be posting it there. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.